Roman emperor became a Christian, so they said. For almost 300 years, the Christians had been praying for their emperor's salvation. Nobody believed it was true. But then came the royal decree. Christianity was made the religion of the state, just like we heard at our house the other night, that, they caused the Jews in Spain to convert to Catholicism is really what it was. So here, Christianity was made the religion of the state. That's not how you make a Christian, but at any rate, that's what Constantine did. Everyone was strongly urged to accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and only deity. At the risk of seeming uncooperative and believing that it would be safest politically and socially, almost everyone in the empire made professions of faith in the new religion. This, of course, delighted Constantine and his mother, a seemingly strong convert and a great influence on Constantine's own conversion. After a while, there arose a great problem. What were they to do with all the other gods? And what about all the great feasts and celebrations, especially the winter solstice and the spring equinox? Before the whole empire would lustily celebrate these festivals to their gods and goddesses. I think we're pretty lustful today in our celebrations.
Yeah.
And what would they do now? So Constantine and his mother knew that although almost everyone had outwardly confessed Christianity, that they were in no way prepared to give up their relished celebrations. And in no way are most people who profess to be Christians, even when they find out the truth about Christmas. I mean, many people do not know. We understand that. But when they find it out, they're not prepared, as it says here, to give up their relished or favorite celebrations. What they had on their hands was a kingdom full of unconverted converts, and indeed they were. As the restlessness and dissatisfaction of people grew, the emperor knew something had to be done. So in desperation, he declared 2 major religious holidays. They would correspond exactly to the times of the great celebrations. He declared December 25th, Constantine declared December 25th. I don't know what century that would have been. Does anybody know?
Third
century. That's when Pope Liberius also put it on the calendar of events, too. So he declared that December 25th, which was for centuries celebrated as Saturnalia, the birthday of the sun, and he chose it as the celebration for the birthday of Christ. A great mass or religious service, and that's what it is. It is a mass. It's exactly what it is. It's nothing else but a mass. And you can go around saying, but it doesn't mean that to me, and wish everybody Merry, Merry Christmas, and fight because they won't let you wish them a Merry Christmas. But at any rate, so a great mass or religious service would be held in honor of Jesus' birth on that day, hence Christ Mass. Okay, so much for that. And I want to briefly, I don't want to take too much time on this because we've come through this, but this is how these people respond to Christmas, even when they know. This is Dr. Dobson, and he knows all about this. He's quoting Constantine here, and the Roman festival, and the Saturnalia, and the whole thing about Emperor Constantine, and how it was the official religion of the Roman Empire, outlawed all pagan religious practices. So he didn't want the public outcry that would be sure to result if he simply banned the Saturnalia, and that's what people do. It's an outcry. Like Harris Comer's brother, who was in the Baptist seminary, was taught the truth about Christmas, and then was told, let it alone, do not touch it. Why? We know perfectly well why. It would empty out the church. People just cannot give up their little baby in a manger and all the trappings that go with it. So at any rate, Constantine declared that festivities should continue from year to year, but be given a new meaning. The old pagan holiday was transformed into a celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. So Mr. Dobson says, despite the secular origins of the Christmas holiday, I am not troubled by its celebration. I do understand why other believers are, and I respect their point of view. To my mind, it's what you make of the event that counts, as the old emperor seems to have understood. And so Dr. Dobson would have called Constantine something of a diplomat. Well, that's exactly what Dr. Dobson is, something of a diplomat, no matter the word of God.
Yeah.
Camping is the same way. Swagger's saying, I learned more about the pagan holiday through Swagger's writing, but yet they tack on at the end. But it's okay to celebrate it.
But is it? What does the Bible say is the question.
Exactly. And that, I think the problem is, people are overall often presented another kind of Christ, a lovey-dovey Christ, and they don't learn that he is the judge of the whole earth. And they never learn what things are an abomination to this Lord, who is holy and pure and a righteous judge. And we have to abhor those things that God abhors. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Well, we'll get on with the message now. Let me see just how I want to